to the basics. We both know what we want. Let's just keep it simple. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Let's Thrive Together, my podcast. My name's Carol Witt, and I'm the founder and director of Young Entrepreneurs Alliance, known as Y.E.A. We are a global coaching program delivered to business owners where they can take their business to the next level. Our 7 pillars teach you how to create and operate from a thriving mindset. We are currently serving students in 39 countries, of which 33 are in Africa. We offer 3 programs, the North America, Team Africa, and our brand new Youth Empowerment Program. They are each 10 weeks on Zoom twice a year, the spring course and the fall course. And we teach the 7 pillars for thriving now. Mindset, guys, it's a big deal. Focus, what you focus on is what you get. Declaration, speak it and make it so. Visualization, your roadmap to your future. Accountability/imperfect action, empowered to keep your word to yourself and others. Creativity, experience your greatness. Community, leadership, empower your community through your bold leadership. We are involved with many of our students' projects or businesses that they've created in Y.E.A. These projects and businesses make a difference in their communities. So guys, do you know how to create a thriving mindset and disrupt the limited mindset? Y.E.A. does. You can get on our wait list for our May 2024 course and become part of our thriving community. You can find our website in the description below, and let's thrive together. Bye now.
Complicate things. Let's stick to the basics. We both know what we want. Let's just keep it simple. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Let's Thrive Together. Mindset, guys, it's a big deal. And this is my podcast. And tonight, I have Kelli Molter as my guest, and we're going to talk about mindset and how it is a big deal. And so, Kelli, first of all, just come and tell us who you are, what you're about, what you do for a living.
All right, great. Well, first of all, Carol, it's such an honor and a privilege to be here with you and to be talking about this subject. So just a little bit about me. I'm a retired U.S. Air Force officer, retired as a colonel about 2.5 years ago already. And what I do now is I'm a health coach and I'm also a financial advisor. And that's just very symbiotic to me. I mean, you know, if you can have health, and if you don't have wealth, you know, and if you've got wealth and not health, it's kind of a tough life. So when those two things are really thriving in people's lives, they've just got an excellent quality of life. So I really have helped people get and create an excellent quality of life.
Wonderful, really wonderful. All right, so Kelli, you know, we've known one another for quite some time, and we have a lot of things in common. I want to do an exercise with you, and why I do this exercise, well, first of all, I'm going to do it, and then I'll explain why I do this exercise. So I'm going to say a word to you, and you're going to tell me what you believe about it in a limited or negative view. Okay? All right. So, and I'm just going to throw something out. Light. What's your limited negative view about light?
My negative view about light is well, what comes to mind automatically is darkness. Like, in order to see the light, you've got to have darkness, and that's what I would say about it right now.
I got it. Okay. So what you see is darkness inside of, okay, understood. All right. So tell me about, let me say the word green.
Green?
Yeah. What's your limited negative thoughts about it?
Oh my gosh, I'm such an empowering context around green,
I
but
know, I
okay, so now you
know.
want me to come up with something, okay,
It's okay.
something negative.
Yeah, about green.
Well, it's okay when food goes bad or there's sludge and it gets slimy, it tends to be green, or like the scum on a pond is green.
Okay, got it. Got it. What about exercise? Interesting one for you.
What's negative about?
Yeah, limited, negative about it. What's your
Well, in order to like really look good, you gotta work out a lot. Yeah, I mean, like to really look chiseled, like make it on TV or in a magazine, you gotta do a lot of work to get to that.
I gotcha. Okay. And the last one, leadership.
Oh gosh. Okay. The negative view on leadership is followers who don't do what they say they're going to do.
Ooh, interesting, very interesting. So the reason I do this is this. There, I could throw out any word. You could give me a word and you don't have to really think a lot around creating. It's not a creation. It's just a automatic kind of thing that's in your head that we see because we see the limited side. It's like an already there, always. And I can use any word with you, and you could come up with a side that is not, it's not empowering or not inspiring. And that's why I want people to see that our perceptions, we always have something in the back of our mind around a limited side of it.
Mhm.
But a thriving side of it, you have to create. And
Mhm.
that's what I'm up for creating with you tonight. Let's create some magic, Kelli.
Okay, I'm up for it.
All right. So tell me this. I have a question for you. Do you believe mindset is a big deal? And why? Tell us why.
I, I would say mindset is everything. So when you say it's a big deal, it's like everything. And a lot of the work. So in addition to it being a health coach and a wealth, advisor, I'm a leader. I'm a seminar leader,
Mhm.
and I lead transformational work. So context is decisive. So when you say mindset, I think of context, and the context is decisive. How you set your mind is how your being and actions will follow.
Oof, really powerful. Okay. So then tell me, so you believe that mindset impacts like all areas of our life?
Everything.
Yeah. Do you have an example of how it's impacted yours?
Well, let's see here. Yes. So one of my last duty assignments in the Air Force, the second to the last one, I became a commander, a squadron commander. And I went into it, like my mindset was like, oh my gosh, this is an incredible opportunity. This is an opportunity for me to potentially get promoted. And also like an expression of like where I could really make a difference on a high level.
Mm.
And I was really looking forward to it. And it was such a breakthrough for me to do it, to say yes to that assignment, because I had shrugged it off. Like I didn't want to do it for so long. So here I have this breakthrough. I'm looking forward to it. And within seconds of meeting my new commander, I was like, he is not for me. He's not on my side.
Mm.
And everything shifted. I was what's the word you call paranoid, and became careful. I deferred to the people who worked for me versus me being assertive and
Mm.
confident. And I was like, like checking my six, like always worried. And what are people saying about me now? So it just completely altered in a matter of seconds.
Oh yeah, it will too. It will. So were you able to turn that around for yourself?
I did not.
Got it. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. It,
Mm.
so it was a year of, it was miserable.
Oh.
It's just misery.
Yeah, being worried that the other
Yes,
shoe's going to drop anytime is not a
exactly.
fun place. Okay, got
Yes.
it.
Mhm.
Wow. Yes, guys, really and truly, mindset impacts every area of our life. And what I'm doing here is having you focus in some certain areas for you to look and see what you're saying about it, what you're not saying about it. So I have an exercise for you. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So, but basically, this is kind of like there's your life. I'm peeking into your life right now, Kelli. We all are. And you're going to tell us. So, focus is really an important part of life, is focusing on something. Because in Y.E.A, we say what you focus on is what you get. Okay.
Mhm.
So we're going to look at focus tonight. So inside this exercise, we're going to peek in your life and you're going to tell us in some detail, what does your life look like when you do not focus? You go to focus and you do not focus. What does your life look like or not look like?
Mm. Oh gosh, this is great. If you want an example of focus, I could give you some awesome examples, but in the context of what you're asking, like what does my life look like when I don't
Don't
focus?
focus.
Like if you were a fly on the wall, what would it look like?
Yeah, I'm looking in right now. You're telling me.
Okay,
So,
well, let me see. I get up, I get my kiddo off to school, and all that goes pretty routinely. But then, and I tell myself I'm gonna go exercise. But I'm like, oh, let me just go check my email first. And then I will open up an email. I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot to do something. Or then I'll open up my calendar and it's like it just starts like wildfire, like all the things that I need to do that really should take priority over me going to exercise. And actually the whole day goes like that,
oh,
and so I look at my calendar, but and I literally have it right in front of me right now, but I'm like, yeah, I know it says that, but I need to do this. And
uh,
when I go do that, it's like all these other things, all these other
mhm.
tentacles come out of it. And then I'll, go deal with
Yeah.
those things.
Yeah. So,
And
so
yeah,
what does it bring into your life when you don't focus? What are some of the things that show up in your life that when you don't focus?
you know what? Like I looked at 2023 and I really got like it was like a good year. There was hardly anything bad about it, but you know what was not there was a sense of accomplishment.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's big too. That is really, really big. So no sense of accomplishment. Anything else that you see in your life that it's not there when you don't focus? And it sounds like chaos.
And
It sounds like your life's kind of chaotic.
what's not there is the experience of being whole and complete
Oof.
and doing the kind of work that I'm proud of
Oh,
when I hand it over to somebody.
I got it. Totally got it. Yeah. Would you say that's not a thriving life?
Yeah, that's not a thriving life.
Oh, that's not a thriving.
It's a survival kind of hiding life.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah,
Okay.
excuses
I
for
know you do focus because I know who you are. I know what you're up to in your life. So I know you do focus. And when you do focus, what's in your life? What shows up? What's so amazing about your life?
oh gosh, I have a lot of really amazing things in my life. But you're saying like when I focus, what shows up?
Yeah.
Let me see. Well, I used to do like strategic plans for my life, and it really had me focus for a whole year on the things that I was going to accomplish. And I really was focused on them. And December 31st would come along. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I really accomplished those things. And so what's there is a sense of pride. I mean, really like a real sense of accomplishment. I know I'm saying that word quite a bit, but
Yeah.
there's that fulfillment.
But-
And also there's power,
Oh,
a sense
absolutely.
of power there.
Yeah. Yeah. A sense of you owning your power around
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so now that you've looked at both sides, you looked at the limited side and you've looked at the thriving side. What's possible now? What do you see possible for yourself inside of focusing? What do you see?
Well, that it's a choice.
Yes, it is.
That I really can choose, like, if I open my calendar, like I've actually practiced this today, okay?
Yeah.
I went, you know what? I got this 2 hour period of time to do this thing. And I saw all this other stuff. Oh my gosh, oh, I should prepare dinner. I should, and I went, nope, I'm gonna do this thing. And so it is what's possible is choice
Yeah.
and being powerful.
Powerful in your choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. Totally love that. Awesome. So since we did this exercise, what do you see for yourself? What did you see in it for yourself? What did you see about it?
Well, I saw choice. Like, wow, I'm not at the effect of this. I'm not a victim of 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 life. I really can choose what I focus on. And actually, you know what else it is? Here's what I saw. Here's what I see is that it is a moment by moment phenomenon.
Yes. Ooh, present in the moment,
Yeah.
really being present to what you're focusing on. Absolutely. I love that. Okay. So I have one more exercise for you, and this is where we're going to get creative. Okay. So I call this distinguish it and disrupt it. Because here's the thing. If you can't distinguish what that limited self-talk, that limited conversation is, you can't create anything that's more powerful than it. So that's what we're going to do, Kelli, is I want you to tell me when you go to focus and you can't, what is your mind, what is that limited self-talk telling you that stops you from focusing? What's it say? Because
So
it's saying stuff.
when I go to do something, and it would say that question again.
So when you go to focus, you're trying to focus on something and your mind is telling you something. It's telling you and it's stopping you from focusing. What is it telling you? We're distinguishing it right now. What's it?
It's telling me this thing is more important, like, than the thing that I said I was going to do. This
A
this is
shiny new object.
Yeah, and also, oh, hold on,
Mhm.
there's something
What
else
else?
specific about it. Like, it's like, yeah, I know I should be doing that, but if I don't do this now, then it's gonna be worse off. So I will go over here to get that thing done. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, I know, but I really need to,
Do this.
yeah,
Mm,
yeah,
Okay. All right. So your conversation is, I know, but kind of.
yeah.
That's your
Mhm.
conversation. I know, but.
Yes,
And that is a conversation that will stop you every time. It
yes,
will not have you move forward in taking action. It will
yes,
not. If you hang out in it long enough, it will take you down what I call a rabbit hole. And it will just stop you. It'll just stop you from taking the action. Okay. In my mind, I say, oh, I don't have time. It never works for me anyway. Why bother? Okay, that's what mine is. Okay.
Mhm.
So we all have these things, but now, and it's just kind of automatic. It just really just comes at you. You don't have to create anything around it. Now we're going to create something.
Okay.
Okay. So Kelli, let me ask you, what does focus mean to you? What could you create? Like mine, I say focus is my superpower. What is it that can light you up and kick you right back into action that's more powerful than another conversation that you have?
Hmm.
What is it that you could create? Something magical that you could create for yourself.
Regarding focus, well, it would be an outcome, right? Like this year, I'm out to double my income,
Okay.
and it takes focusing on there's things that I know to do.
Mhm.
Like it's pretty systematic. There's systems in place.
Mhm.
If you follow them, to have a super thriving business
Yes.
with what I do. Okay. It's all laid out. It's just a matter of doing it. Okay. And so, what's possible is with me focusing on what I know to do
Mm-hmm.
is doubling my income, which has me be able to do all kinds of stuff.
So what does focus mean to you? What could you create that's so powerful that you would put that other conversation in the background and this would move you forward when you get stopped? And we all get stopped in life. So when you get stopped, you can pull this out.
Yeah.
It's like your
Focus.
go-to.
Focus means
What does it
having what I really want, what I really want in life.
focus? Uh,
Mhm.
focus, like it gets you what you want in life.
What I really want.
What
Yes.
you really want in life. I like it. I like it. And I just saw you light up around it.
Yeah.
Focus gets me what I really want in life.
Yes. Yes.
That's a beautiful
Yeah.
thing.
I
It's
mean, the kinds of
powerful enough.
results that I actually want.
Yeah. Yeah. That you want. You get to say that you want in life. Yeah. That
Yes.
you want. So will that be powerful enough to get you to doubling your income?
Well, I say yes.
Well, I say yes too.
Yes.
Focus will get me what I want in my life. Yeah.
So
Right.
Carol, can I share a story with you?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. So I used to ride a motorcycle.
Okay.
And in order to ride a motorcycle, you need to get trained to ride a motorcycle. And so I did the motorcycle safety foundation course
Okay.
as part of the prep. And part of the training is that they tell you what you look at, you will you will follow. So if there's a pothole, you have to train yourself to not look at it, because otherwise you will drive into it.
Mhm.
It's just how it goes. It's kind of like if you look at, if you're driving and you look over here, guess where the car goes? It goes that way,
Mhm.
right? So when I did my first Ironman, I on the second loop of the bike circuit, I saw a dead rat. And I was already super disempowered. It was like such a grueling, difficult course for me. And I saw this dead rat in the side of the road. What do you think I ended up doing? I focused on it and I ended up running over it. Right? That's how powerful focus is. What you focus on, you will follow. That's where you go.
That's where you go.
So
Absolutely. So, Kelly, you created something that's pretty powerful and that lit you up, and use it. Use it because it is the conversation that will replace that one that limits you, that stops you in going forward, in focusing in what you want.
yeah,
And Kelly, I truly believe if there's anybody that can double their income, double their income in a year, you could be the one, because I know the things you have taken on and done in your life. So
right.
you just,
And
but you
anybody
need
can.
a little extra, and the little extra is what you just created for yourself.
That's right.
Use it. Use it. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Thank you.
When I created focus is my superpower, I feel empowered by it. I feel excited by it. I feel lit up around it. And
Well, I'm going to take that on. Focus is my superpower.
there you go.
I'm stealing that from you, Carol.
You can, you absolutely can. I'm telling you. Listen, we need all the support we can get in moving ourselves forward in life, okay? In taking the actions that we need to take to get where we're going, where we want to go, okay? Not just where we're going, but where we
Want to
say we
go.
want to
That's
go.
good.
That's it, Kelly. So I want you to, and one of the things you said, which is so, so powerful, you said, in the other exercise, you saw choice. And guys, that is it. We have choice in what we listen to. We have choice. Okay. Mindset's a choice, and the power is in you distinguishing it for yourself. And then you can keep that limited one. We'll let you have it, but you can create one that really kicks you right back into action. It moves you back into action. And here's the bad news. Only you can create the one that lights you up. because it's your creation. So Kelli, today, that's your creation that you get to take away and you get to use it. Use it all the time. Pull that baby out and let it empower you and inspire you and kick you right back into
That's
action.
right.
That's so that is the exercise for today. And guys, remember, now that you've discovered the beliefs that hold you back, you can now create inspiring and empowering beliefs that get you right back in action. You get to choose whether you move forward or you don't. And Kelli, I am sure you're going to be moving forward with this. I cannot wait to hear how you doubled your income. So after this exercise, I want to hear, oh, what are you taking away from this for yourself? What'd you see for yourself?
What I see for myself is what you just said. It's really a choice, like a moment by moment phenomena where I can keep in focus ahead of me right there in that moment. What is it that really matters? And is it, is it this thing that I gave my word to that I know is what's going to move me forward and have me accomplish what there is to accomplish? Or is it going to be this shiny little this shiny object, the squirrel,
Yeah.
pulling me away?
Mhm.
So, it's a choice, and that's what I've got, that I can honor to fulfill what I really want.
Yeah, it really and truly is a choice, guys. That's what these exercises were all about, is to let you see you get to say in your life. You do not have to listen to the limited self-talk that you've been hearing for years and years and years. That stops you when you listen to it for any length of time. You get to choose what will light you up and kick you right back into action. And Kelli, I want to see you in action. So use what you created today. It was yours. You created it. And when there's ownership around what you've created, you will pull it out and use it consistently. I want to thank you for being my guest tonight. It was an amazing time being with you. I
Carol.
love being with you. And I want to thank everyone for joining us for another episode of Let's Thrive Together. And guys, mindset, it is a big deal. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Too complicated.